Awesome. Right, so yeah, if you can just walk me through exactly what Rift is, what kind of universe it is, it's a different, that'd be great.
Okay. Let's begin with the outset. Rift plays in Telara. Telara is a world in the Nexus. The Nexus is an interconnection between different planes. Those planes, death, life, earth, water, air, and I think that was it, are governed by dragons, the Bloodstorm. So they basically, since Telara is right in the middle of this interconnection, all want to invade Telara. So in ancient times, quite some time ago, the gods, the Vigil, did build a barrier to keep them away. Through an experiment with technology, that barrier was blasted away, it was blasted open, so the plane of death could invade. So you play as two factions, you play as either Defiant or Guardian. As a Guardian you set out in the past, where you already have a good idea what will be happening. And you basically believe in the Vigil, as everyone does in Telara, and you are relying on them. The Vigil has to bring back the fallen people as brave souls, as ascended souls, to fight against the Bloodstorm. And the Defiants basically start in the future. So the world has already been taken over by then, and their main job is to send ascended souls back into the past to save the world. So the Defiants basically ascend people by technology. So that's why Defiants and Guardians really don't get along. The Guardians think, oh, it's a bad thing, you really shouldn't interfere with that. And the Defiants really don't care. So
So is it a little bit like Soul Reaver, that there's different planes that you can go into, but they're sort of like mirrors of each other, or is each one very unique?
We can't go into the other planes yet. What you see in Rift, other planes invading Telara. You see that in the form of rifts forming an opening, and from those rifts, invasion forces will spawn, and they can take over strongholds that you are keeping. So if you're, let's say, level 20 and you want to hand in a quest, it may very well be that there's just an invasion happening that has taken over your outpost and you can't hand it in. So you are constantly forced to fight against the invading forces, which is one of the main points of the game.
Is that in real time as well?
Yeah. It's an MMO, so all is in real time. We have giant invasions, so you can actually see some in the trailer, where multiple rifts are opening all over the map, and you have to work with up to 100 or 200 people, really, to keep that in check and to fulfill objectives. So it's really massive. Like that, here you see open rifts, actually water rifts. Those are happening live in the game. Everyone can play in them.
So all those people down there now are...
Those are all players, So basically that's an invasion happening.
So is the patch mainly invasion or other things as well?
Oh no, the patch will give us... right now in the game we have 3 20-man instances, 4 raids. Those have a storyline that many people can't really experience since they don't have a big raid group, a big guild that can go with them. So for those people, for 1 to 2 players, we will do Chronicles. Chronicles are basically telling the storyline of that dungeon. And people will play that alone or with a friend, depending on how well they are geared out. So you will have the same experience as the 20-man dungeon, of course. But you will get exclusive bosses, you will get the complete storyline, and it's really a blast.
So you're not going to miss anything out, basically.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you are prepared for your first dungeon runs. So you don't go in completely unprepared and think, oh, I'm in a 5-man group, what can go wrong? And 5 seconds later, you're wild. So what makes this game different from, let's say, Guild Wars? So you're bringing out a second one soon. That's obviously free to play, so what's different about this one? A lot of customization. In other games you usually have a class which has 3 trees basically you can spec through. In Rift you have 4 classes with 9 souls each, which you can completely interchange and interconnect. So you can build a tank that can attack with cost. You can build a damage dealer that can also heal, and so on and so forth. It's completely up to you.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main points. Also the invasions, of course. And you've got the complete content. Well, we have, I think, 11 5-man dungeons over the course of the game. We have them in different modes, normal, expert, and master mode, which is coming with the next patch. We have a planar attunement system, with which when you reach level 50, you can still improve your character. You can put points into certain weapon slots.
Yeah.
You can improve your spells, and so on and so forth. So it's really your character, and of course you can even make him look like one, because we have a wardrobe system. So if you've played other MMOs, you maybe know that while you're leveling, you sometimes look like a clown in equipment that doesn't fit at all.
Yeah.
So you can keep equipment you like and wear that until you're old and grey.
So what about the sort of systems like in World of Warcraft when it's like an auction house? Does this game have something similar?
Yeah, definitely. We have an auction house, we have guild banks, everything you'd expect from a normal MMO.
Oh yeah.